No, some people are not, and he's definitely not. So I haven't seen him in years. Years I haven't seen that fucking dude. So I don't know what happened to him. I'll tell you who's gone. I didn't think he was gone. That fucking great little actor, he got canceled for beating up his girlfriend, and he denied it, whatever his name is, the crazy fucking guy that was in that movie with Brad Pitt with the tank. He used to, he grew up at the Comedy Store doing stand-up. His father was a biker, and they used to take him to the Comedy Store when he was like 7 or 8. Really good fucking actor. I forget. What's going on in your world, brother? Fuck the acting.
Yeah, not much, man. I got, a comedy special coming out. I'm excited. It took like 2.5 years to do. You work that material. And then when you're done with it, you're done with it. You dump it off and you start from scratch again.
It's crazy how the special industry works. When we were coming up in comedy, it was real hard to get a fucking special. You got like 2 specials a year. And then 5 years ago, everybody was doing fucking specials. And now Netflix is tightening their asshole. They're not going to hire anybody crazy, And so the alternative for people who don't know is sometimes to just shoot your own special, guys. It's at the end of the day, it's the best fucking thing you'll do. As long as you keep the cost low, your Hollywood agents will tell you that your special it needs to cost $300,000 to $400,000 for you to sell it, and 9 out of 10 times you won't fucking sell it. So there you're stuck with this, and you told your mother to refinance the house because you had a lock, and now you're stuck with this special. And I'll tell you, the way to do it is maybe spend a couple grand, put it on YouTube, charge a couple dollars for it, and you'll be better off. You have peace of mind. Unless you're one of the big guys and they're going to tell you everything you do is fantastic. That we love that joke. They tell you everything. Unless you're one of the big guys, But the way to really go, to really blow up now, I'm just looking at what Shane did.
Shane
Gillis, just putting a special on YouTube and let the fucking pieces fall where they may. Get it monetized. You'll make a couple dollars. And let everybody see it, and you'll get 1 million people on there. $5. People don't give a fuck. People know we're trying to put life together, so $5 ain't going to make nobody or break nobody, so it's good.
Yeah, you do, put donations underneath. People will give you donations just
great.
Because you put it out there for free. Everybody watches stuff on their phone anyway. It's better to own it, and you're going to get more views and eyes on your special if you put it for free on YouTube, whether behind the Amazon Prime paywall, which are like 3 of my stand-up specials are back there. So I don't know how many people rent it or buy it, but for free on YouTube, you're going to get a lot more people watching it, and that's ultimately what you want. And if you shoot it low cost like I did, got a good deal and done it, it's all good. And you want to own your stuff. You want to own your material, because you never know down the road if you could resell it, whatever. Royalties and all that other stuff. I know you had some problem with an old special. It's better, like looking back, we didn't know at that time to own your stuff. You didn't have the balls to do it, but now it's like, why would you let anyone else own your stuff at all? There's no reason, unless you get Netflix and they go, hey, we're going to give you $5 million for a special. Of course, you go, no problem. You're going to give me $5 million. I'll come up with another hour of material.
Quick. For $5 million, I'll give you an hour in 2 weeks. I'll say shit you never fucking heard before. I'll speak in tongues. I'll kill a chicken. At this point, I don't give a fuck. But I really like what's going on right now. I really enjoy this. Even if I'm not doing comedy, I'm happy for the comic, because the comic doesn't need to depend on Hollywood anymore. You're seeing this. They don't even want us in Hollywood anymore, because one night we might go out and swap spit with a chubby chick, and then, she's going to say it was sexual harassment. So half those people don't want to be in business with us anymore. So now we have to do everything from A to Z. And I'll tell you, I want to thank the pioneers that were, Shane Gillis, people before that, Rich Voss, yourself. You took matters into your own hands. Hollywood's not going to help you. I'm telling you, I love when people like, have you been on audition lately? And they're like, nah. I'm like, have you stayed on your agent? Nah, I really don't call them. Well, what the fuck do you expect? That's why you only get 3 goddamn auditions a year. So you always got to be bothered. There's nothing like being in somebody else's hands to help you. And with comedy, you could just help yourself now, from shooting specials to doing podcasts. I was telling somebody, they're like, oh, I'm waiting for, I shot 30 podcasts, and I'm waiting for a network to pick you up. Well, you might as well wait till fucking San Gennaro's day, because nobody's going to pick you up. Just shoot it and put it out yourself on YouTube and cut the drama. These people think that everybody's going to rewrite the podcast. Oh, my podcast is going to be great. I'm going to have smoke and mirrors. Listen, people want to download and listen to fucking work. If you think they're sitting there watching you light fires and shit, they'll do that at night. They don't give a fuck. But the point is, comics have the world by the balls. You don't need nobody anymore.
It's great, man. Actually, Louis is the one who really started it.
Louis, yeah.
Charging $5 for a special that he shot at like the Beacon Theater. Just on my website, gives maybe $5. So I don't want you to steal it. You could just get, please don't steal it. Just pay $5. And he really started that whole movement of just owning your thing and putting it out yourself. Like I know Jim Brewer's got a new comedy special out. He's got it on his Patreon page, where if you're a Patreon member, you can watch it. Right now, so yeah, do it yourself. Be your own boss. Like at this point in our careers, like why the fuck do we want to listen to anybody? That's why we got into comedy, not to listen to anybody, not to have a boss, not to
have a day job, not to do
not to have a day job. So now we're at the point where you don't have to listen to anybody. It's fucking great.
I'm just happy. I got ripped off a ton. We all did. They pay you 5 cents a minute, you get your album, and then they fucking release it, and then they don't tell you where it's getting released, and they don't have accounting, and we don't get a dime. I got ripped off close to 10 times in my fucking life over stupidity that looking back now, I should have just shot it myself. I would have got more traction, and I would have had the main thing that you said. You own it, and you control it. Look at Motley Crue. They sold their fucking body of work last week for $135 million. You won't see those motherfuckers no more. The guy is almost dead. The guitarist, he's like Weekend at Bernie's. They just brought him with like a mask on. He don't even talk no more. They put his hand up. They picked his hand up. They put a check in there and they fucking wheeled him away. I mean, you'll never see them anymore. That's it. They cashed in the check. If that chubby little singer fell off the stage a month ago before that $135 million, wait till you see him next time, dog. That dude's just going to fall in the hospital, and they're just going to fly him to Colombia and end it. That's all they need to do with him. Just put him in a hotel in Cartagena, give him some blow, give him some cocktails, and he's fucking done, little chubby singer.
It's amazing, though. A lot of the artists are doing that. Yeah, so they're going to get like $35 million apiece between the four guys. Why wouldn't you take that deal? You don't want – a lot of these guys, the old artists are selling their catalog – for whatever money, for millions or whatever, because they don't want their estate or their kids to be in this mess 10, 15 years from now when they're gone.